An apex predator, by definition, is an adult animal which stands on the top of a food chain within its natural ecosystem. No other predator preys upon an apex predator because they are the toughest, meanest, and deadliest animals around. But out of all of them, which ones are the most feared? These are 10 of the deadliest apex predators. Number 10 is the polar bear. You know what they say about bears? If it's brown, lie down. If it's black, fight back. And if it's white, well, let's just hope your house is in order. That's because not only are polar bears the biggest carnivorous land mammal in the Arctic Circle, they're also the most feared, and for good reason too. Polar bears can reach up to 1,200 pounds, can stand as tall as almost 10 feet while on their hind legs, have a set of 2-inch claws on each paw, and are known to have an aggressive attitude. Anything on ice, and sometimes below the ice, is considered food to a polar bear, and yes, that includes humans. Despite their size, polar bears are surprisingly excellent at the art of stealth. Using their natural camouflage and iron will, a polar bear can stake out blowholes in the ice for hours, all the while waiting for the off chance that an unlucky seal will surface. And a single swipe is all a polar bear will need to kill a seal. So next time you're in the Arctic, avoid the outdoors. Number 9 is the killer whale. Just like its name states, this ocean dweller truly is a killer whale. They live on a diverse diet of fish, seals, walruses, sea lions, and even other larger sea creatures, such as dolphins, and some less hostile types of sharks. They have been reported to grow up to 32 feet in length, and sometimes weighing up to 10,000 pounds. Killer whales, also sometimes called orcas, were given their iconic name by the Spanish, who originally called them assassin whales, after many of them had witnessed the whale's brutal attacks on larger cetaceans. Later sailors came and changed it to killer whales. Killer whales are social animals by nature, and curious ones at that. There have been many reported cases where killer whales will swim right up to a surfer or a boat. Although there have been reports of the whales attacking humans, experts argue that it may not have been a deliberate attack and may have just been a case of mistaken identity. In fact, most reported killer whale attacks were by disgruntled killer whales who've been held in captivity against their will, in places such as theme parks or aquariums. It turns out that not everyone loves marine land. Number 8 is the brown recluse spider. What it lacks in size, this creature makes up for with its bite. The brown recluse spider, distinct for its violin-shaped markings on their back, are located all over North America. These spiders famously enjoy hiding in dark places, such as sheds, garages, and closets. They favor cardboard as it mimics the bark of a rotting tree, which is their natural habitat, where they will build irregular-shaped webs. Contact with humans usually occurs when their isolated spaces are threatened or disturbed. A bite from a brown recluse spider can cause serious tissue damage, and in extreme cases, the loss of a limb or death. Number 7 is the great white shark. The ocean is literally swimming with these killer monstrosities, from the vicious moray eel to the piercing stingray and the poisonous pufferfish to the venomous stonefish. But there is only one so terrifying, so deadly, that John Williams himself was inspired to write a music score just for it. That's right, the great white shark. A direct ancestor from the prehistoric age, a great white shark can weigh up to 1,200 pounds and stretch to nearly 20 feet in length. They also come decked out with 300 serrated teeth, the ability to turn on a dime, and a deadly sense of smell that is said to be able to detect a single drop of blood from nearly 3 miles away, which the shark will then go to investigate. And once the shark arrives, you can almost guarantee that whatever it finds is not off the menu. Great whites will eat anything and everything they can find, and I mean anything. And sometimes what they eat is not even edible. Some of the oddities that have been found inside of sharks are shoes, chairs, tires, license plates, and an entire chicken coop with the chickens inside, and even an entire set of medieval armor. There's a reason this fish resides on the top of the food chain for the entire ocean. While a shark attack is still rare, there are numerous reports of unprovoked and sometimes fatal attacks on swimmers, divers, surfers, kayakers, and even small boats. When attacking humans, white sharks tend to only bite a victim once and then retreat. After that first bite, though, it's unlikely the shark will return to inflict a second. However, in situations where a great white shark has attacked a person near their internal organs, these bites can easily become fatal. Overall, roughly 7% of all shark attacks are fatal. Number 6 is the Komodo dragon, a large species of lizard found in the Indonesian archipelago. Komodo dragons are also not picky eaters, mostly eating what they scavenge. They will consume a wide variety of animals, birds, water buffalo, human remains, and other lizards. Komodo dragons will often swallow their prey whole, even when said prey is a goat or medium-sized pig. And often, Komodo dragons will consume their prey while they're still alive. Komodo dragons weigh more than 200 pounds and grow to roughly 9 feet in length. They use their large, powerful, and deadly jaws to latch onto their prey and wrestle them to death. Up until recently, it was thought that Komodo dragons had incredibly deadly bacteria living in their mouths thanks to their near constant consumption of dead carcasses, but the truth is even stranger. It was discovered this was a myth and that Komodo dragons actually have venomous glands inside that assist in killing their prey. It's a good thing they only need to eat once a month. Since Komodo dragons live on a small island, human interaction with them has been limited. Komodo dragons went nearly 33 years without killing a human being, but unfortunately, in 2007, an 8-year-old boy was attacked while he was playing in a park, which proved to be fatal. Number 5 is the Nile crocodile. Beware of the riverbeds when in Africa, for the dreaded Nile crocodile may be lurking, waiting for prey to attack and drag under the water. A Nile crocodile can weigh up to 1,200 pounds and become 13 feet in length. Like others, this crocodile will clamp its massive mouth around its intended victim, lock its jaw, and flail its body around until the prey passes. They attack hundreds of humans and millions of gazelles every year, dragging their victims below the churning water with what might be the strongest bite force on Earth. Number 4 is the African lion. A typical adult lion weighs roughly 420 pounds and can grow to 4 feet in height while on all fours. And with a requirement of 15 pounds of meat a day, they are always on the hunt. Primarily nocturnal, lions do not typically hunt humans, although they have been known to do so in the past. These lions are usually large males and have come to be known as man-eaters. One duo of female lions had gained themselves the nickname man-eaters of Tsavo from their endeavors of, man-eating. They together were rumored to have killed 135 construction workers who had been building a bridge. Later, modern forensics were able to determine that their kill count was closer to 35 people. Let's just count our blessings that it's not more lions that have a taste for human flesh. Number 3 is the leopard, the most reclusive of large cats. Leopards are opportunistic predators that mostly prey on smaller animals and rodents. Although they have a smaller build than lions, leopards have developed the amazing ability to climb trees and bring large carcasses up with them. Their claws are razor sharp, and a single swipe by a leopard is enough to scalp a human. Human confrontation with leopards in the wild is not a common occurrence, much less an actual attack by a leopard. However, once brought into captivity, they become violent and nearly uncontrollable. Some of them lash out and even kill their handlers. Leopards living a reclusive lifestyle seems to be beneficial for both the cat and us humans. Number 2 is the timber wolf. These amazing predators are renowned for their intelligence and for their vicious yet efficient killing methods. Timber wolves' intelligence stretches so far that the packs even have their own strict social hierarchy, gang mentality, and even have their own form of tactical awareness that allows them to swiftly take down almost any prey item. Attacks on humans are rare, but if food becomes scarce enough, then these predators are happy to add humans to their list of prey. The wolves tend to surround their intended target and slowly move in, making it harder for their next meal to run away. This also means that even if you had a rifle, you better hope the noise scares them off, because it's nearly impossible to shoot them all once you're trapped in the center of their circle. Number 1 is human beings. In an unsurprising turn of events, human beings are the most deadly apex predator in the world. In fact, over half of the previously mentioned predators on this list are now endangered due to human interference. Whether they are killed through conscious actions or the result of an unknowing byproduct, humans kill animals and each other more than any other apex predator. More people are killed by each other each year than all the human-related deaths caused by other animals, and it's likely that you'd rather be in a room with another person than any other apex predator. For more top lists just like this, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to check out our other lists, and we'll see you all next time.